Run that back, turbo.
You can get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want it. I gave him the drill.
What's up, Dallas gang? I don't know why I'm always burping in the video, but you know, my clickbait, y'all. You know, but I need y'all to like and subscribe. Okay. But we about to listen to 10 most spoiled kids in the world. Let's see.
From the spawn of celebrities to spoiled suburban brats, there are a ton of kids out there who just don't know how good they have it. Here are the top 10 most spoiled kids on the planet today. Suri Cruz, daughter of A-list celebs Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, has everything a little girl could dream of and more. She's basically the poster child for spoiled celebrity children at this point. Little Suri recently received a life-size playhouse worth $24,000, complete with running water, electricity, and heat for Christmas from her parents. The house stands 8 feet tall and features an intercom system that connects...
She lucky. I'm not buying nobody that bull crap. Got me bad. I'm finding she got a life size. What?
To the main house. The little tyke is known to have a very specific and detailed Christmas list every year, and even asked for her own puppy with a sparkling pink collar and dog tag. Her mom, Katie Holmes, has said you cannot miss any item on that list because if you screw that up, that's years and years of hearing about it, and then probably therapy. Suri even has a team of seamstresses responsible for sewing a line of custom dresses designed by Mommy Katie. Her wardrobe is known to be worth over $3 million and includes brands like Dolce & Gabbana, Chloe, Gucci, and Juicy Couture. She's been seen several times in what is known to be one of the...
This is one of the luckiest little brats, bro. Even if I ever get rich and I have kids, it's never gonna happen.
The most expensive toy shops in the world, FAO Schwartz, and recently had the privilege of staying in Cinderella's Castle Suite in Disney World, which was originally built for Walt Disney's family and is usually only reserved for special events. Apparently the cost of staying there is priceless, but somehow Mom and Dad found a way. What a lucky girl. Prince George is the crown jewel of the royal family. With a cute little face like that, it's no wonder he's so spoiled. The little prince even has his own trust fund called Plankbridge, which he'll have access to when he gets older. He's received thousands of gifts over his lifetime, and he hasn't even reached 5 yet. Last year, he received an iPad for Christmas, and is asking for a space rocket as well as a model of a helicopter worth up to 100 pounds. He's a huge fan of airplanes and helicopters. For his second birthday, he received 706 gifts, more than any member of the monarchy, including a toy wombat, an amphibious boat, a possum skin cloak, a personalized surfboard.
They just said 706 freaking toys. Bro, 706 toys? What? Let me turn the TV up real quick. 706 toys?
A bike, and sheepskin boots. On his third birthday, he was gifted a custom-made rocking horse from the Obamas and a playhouse valued at 18,000 pounds. One company made a nail clipper set for him made of 18-karat gold, encrusted with 350 diamonds. The set is valued at 1 million pounds. Now that's what I call a birthday. Petra and Tamara Ecclestone, daughters of Formula One racing honcho Bernie Ecclestone, are known for their lavish, over-the-top lifestyle. You can see Tamara in her new reality TV show, Billion Dollar Girl, getting frequent massages, weekly manicures, expensive hair appointments, luxury spa days for her dogs, 25,000-pound tables at Cannes, which roughly translates to $33,000 and a wildly expensive collection of Birkin bags, some of which are valued at 20,000 pounds each. She opts for cellulite removal as opposed to going to the gym out of laziness, and bemoans the fact...
Bro, they're not even really kids though, but like they kind of very rich for that. Very rich. That's a lot of dang money. Oh Jesus! And if bro, it's crazy.
That people judge her for her money, saying they see me as pointless and this really spoiled, really stupid, vacuous, empty human being. So many people don't understand who I am and judge me on the fact that my dad has money, which must make me a monster. Petra, the younger of the two, recently purchased a mansion in Beverly Hills worth $85 million, which was once considered the most expensive home in the US. She spent around 12 million pounds on her wedding, which took place in the medieval Italian village of Bracciano, the same place Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes got married. The wedding featured performances by the Black Eyed Peas, Andrea Bocelli, and the Philharmonic Orchestra. With lifetime access to their father's $4.8 billion trust fund, these girls are considered some of the richest young women on the planet.
I wish my dad was rich.
You may have come across the video of the girl who broke her MacBook on YouTube. This viral gem has racked up over 500,000 views since it's been posted, probably due to the sheer disbelief of how spoiled the girl could be. This little girl, who can't be more than 10 years old, is seen on her bed amongst a sea of MacBooks asking for donations, and it's completely ridiculous. Here's the story. Her mom apparently gave her the wrong phone for her birthday. It was a Samsung S6, and she specifically asked for the Samsung S6 Edge. How could she? Upon opening the phone, this little girl got so angry that she smashed one of her 4 MacBooks. She tells her viewers that her family can't afford another MacBook right now because they had to pay for her medical bills when she broke her foot, smashing in her MacBook. She ends the video by closing up all of her MacBooks, explaining how each one is important. One is used for sending messages, one is used for blocking messages, one is used for replying to messages, and one is special because it has a pink keyboard. Sounds like a very complicated way to use a MacBook. She's asking her viewers to pay for a new MacBook so she can send messages again. Either this girl is seriously deranged or just straight up spoiled. Or maybe she's both.
But yeah, you get my point. So, thanks for watching, and please donate to me.
She just said, thanks for watching and please donate to me. Oh my gosh.
Chase McKenna is a master manipulator. She became known as the most spoiled child in the country after it was revealed that she can convince her parents to buy her anything she wanted despite them not having the means to do so. She demands things like Ralph Lauren jeans, Gucci t-shirts, and designer boots. She doesn't do Primark, and claims that 8 times out of 10 she always gets what she wants. All she has to do is give her daddy the face. She managed to squeeze a pony, a quad bike, and countless designer outfits out of her parents. Meanwhile, her mom and dad can't even afford to keep food in the fridge and are way behind on their utility bills. Chase's pony eats better than they do. It's a shame. She's got her poor parents, Kelly and Alan, wrapped around her finger. You can see her manipulation techniques in the documentary The 12-Year-Old Shopaholic and Other Big Spending Kids. You'll see, she's got the face of an angel, but behind those eyes is a spoiled brat.
Wow.
Insta-famous daughter of billionaires, Julia Stakiva, is known to be one of the richest young women in the world. She received her first Louis Vuitton handbag at the age of 9 and has a wardrobe valued at £1.5 million. It wasn't until she went to university did she find out that not everyone can afford designer bags. When Instagram first started to become popular, Julia jumped on the trend. She managed to attract thousands of followers without even trying, claiming that it was easy to do when you show people how rich you are. She's received a lot of flack for being spoiled, but Julia doesn't care. She'd rather be hated on than not talked about at all. For the past few years, she's been impressing her fans with photos of her over-the-top lifestyle. And when we say over-the-top, we really mean it. Julia sees no problem in flying to Russia just for a haircut. Her salon will apparently...
No, bro. No, bro. She flying to freaking wherever to go get her haircut. I'm asleep, cuz. I'm phoning. Look how big my eyes get.
closed down just for her and a few friends and provide food, champagne, and music for the evening, all in celebration of Julia's haircut. But hair isn't the only thing this big spender splurges on. Julia has reportedly spent over £30,000 in this year alone on lip injections, facial fillers, cheek reduction surgeries, semi-permanent makeup, teeth whitening, and lash extensions. At 25, she has spent over £180,000 on cosmetic procedures and has been quoted as saying, "Anyone can be rich, not everyone can be beautiful." Spoiled teen Mackenzie was launched into YouTube fame when she totally freaked out over her birthday present being the wrong color. Her dad gave her a sports car as a gift, but to Mackenzie's surprise, it wasn't the blue model that she wanted. The second she opened her eyes, the claws came out. You can see her screaming at her dad, completely losing it over the fact that the car is red instead of blue. Her brother Ryan is filming the whole thing, laughing to himself as Mackenzie breaks down into a classic tantrum. She screams at her brother in a fit of fury to shut up and begins to hit him. This girl is clearly borderline insane, not to mention incredibly ungrateful. Months later, the now virally famous Mackenzie posted a video asking her followers whether she should sell the car and revamp her wardrobe or keep it. Life's full of tough decisions when you're a spoiled teen.
For like $9.99. And I'm gonna put it in.
When I was 16, my parents finally let me out of the basement. When Audrey turned 16, her mother bought her a Lexus. Then MTV built a show around it and made the world hate her.
Audrey was one of the many teenage drama queens featured on MTV's My Super Sweet 16, and soon afterward, the clip commentary show The Soup. She became famous for her out-of-hand temper tantrum that she threw on MTV cameras, all because her mom gave her her present too early, which was a Lexus, by the way. Audrey stormed out of her party and sent everyone home, canceling her birthday.
Bro, did you just say she just got mad because her mom gave her her present too early? Man, I would be driving in that like something. Do the tidy on him, you know? What are you doing, bro? I'm finna I'm finna be speeding.
It wasn't even the car she wanted anyway. How ungrateful can a person get? Who knows if she ended up with the car in the end? We can only hope that she's grown out of her bratty mindset and has learned to see the merit in luxury cars.
Her mom's a bitch and did ruin the party.
Nicolette Gray, aka the Beverly Hills Brat, was recently featured on Dr. Phil as a spoiled, out-of-control brat who forces her mom into giving her thousands of dollars. Her monthly allowance is a hefty $1,000, which was recently lowered from $5,000, to which Nicolette claims makes her feel like a peasant. Nicolette has no future goals besides wearing designer clothes, being rich, not working, and driving a Mercedes G-Wagon. Buying Nicolette the G-Wagon will mean that her mom will have to sell her car and start taking the bus, but Nicolette doesn't care. Brats tend to think that way. Nicolette was recently featured on Dr. Phil where she had a head-to-head with her mother, Nina. Dr. Phil sentenced her to help out at a soup kitchen to try to show her how other people live. Nicolette still wants her G-Wagon, but has let up a little bit on her mom since. Maya Henry, daughter of successful personal injury lawyer Thomas J. Henry, is one of the most spoiled teens on the planet. Her Instagram is simply littered with celebrity selfies, featuring A-listers like Justin Bieber, One Direction, and Hillary Clinton, putting most rich kid Instagram accounts to shame. Her 15th birthday celebration was featured on MTV's My Super Sweet 16, and will probably go down in history as being one of the most lavish events ever recorded. Mr. Henry spent more than $6 million on her epic night out. He brought in her favorite recording artists Nick Jonas and Pitbull, both of whom joined in on the festivities with Maya and her friends. The party took place at a 55,000 square foot venue that was especially renovated for the party and featured a wall of roses, 30-foot tall cherry trees, and a ballroom full of butterflies. Maya showed up in a $20,000 dress with hair and makeup by Kim Kardashian's personal face artist. She changed into several different gowns over the evening, which together were worth over $500,000. Happy birthday indeed. So there you have it. The top 10 most spoiled kids on the planet. We hope you come away from this video with at least a little bit of hope for our future generation.
Yeah, something's wrong with these kids nowadays. You know, there's a lot of really weird kids and bad kids. But, make sure you like, subscribe, and just because I clickbait y'all, don't mean y'all can't watch the video. We out, Dollars Gang.
Y'all already know it's the aim. 6 figures I was only for. 6 figures I was only for. So much money I can't see the floor. I don't even open my own door.